Good morning, my little freaks of nature. It is Ragged07 with you. And I'm going to do Stevies Spooky Tag. And I'm only doing the 8 questions because the last one does not pertain to me. Okay? Let's see here. Let's go. I studied this once, and I did not have it on the right thing. I have it on the photo thing. So I didn't actually record anything, so it was sad. Okay, let's do this. Question number 1 is, would you feel comfortable living in a house or apartment where a particularly violent murder took place? Perhaps a serial murder where the killer had never been caught. Would you feel comfortable in living in a house that was once owned by a serial killer where, oh God, some of his victims had been buried in the floorboards beneath the new carpeting, stained with blood? No! No, ew, no, I would not. I think that, well, number 1, if I was looking for a house, you kind of have to, at least for me, feel it out, okay? See what the inner vibes are like, I guess you could say. You just put out your little spirit feelers, and yeah. Now, the house that my partner and I had bought in Pennsylvania was haunted, and I felt something, but it didn't feel that bad, and, well, it was very deceiving, okay? And I should have known better, and I'll never do it again. I love it here. I love the location. We do have something within the building, but it roams around the building, so it's not here all the time. And if it starts to become a menace, then I just have to do what I have to do, okay? But no, I would not. That is just begging for a haunting. Is begging possibly to get murdered. No. You'd probably have to have a whole, monastery of monks, clean it out. No. Question number 2 is, would you ever take a job working in a mortuary or a funeral home? No. I don't really care to look at dead bodies, let alone touch them. I think even if I worked in the office with my life, everybody would be leaving, and I'd have to stay late at night, lock up. No, forget it. No, it would not happen. Question number 3 is, would you feel comfortable sleeping at night beneath a dead body that had been hung from a tree above you, all alone in the night, in the dark, with the corpse? That's such a gross word, corpse, swaying back and forth with the rope eerily creaking? No. And who in their right mind would do it? I suppose some of you didn't believe in any type of spirit, that kind of. It's just, no, that's just disgusting. And by the way, do you understand what happens to a dead body, Stevie? Really? Do you know that it oozes and pusses and junk? No. And it comes out from all orifices, okay? So, seriously, read the book, What Happens When You Die. I read it, and it's pretty disgusting. They have to plug you in basically every orifice. Yeah, really. Your butt. Everything, I think. I think they fill your mouth with something. They put things under your eyes to keep them shut, along with keeping the junk from oozing. And you figure if it has been swinging off a tree, then more than likely it's has not been embalmed or plugged. Question number 5 is, which would you choose? Being in a buried alive inside a coffin? Oh my God. Or B, conscious yet immobile during a surgical procedure. Uh, wow. I'm gonna pick B because buried alive is just no. No, I'm gonna pick B to be conscious yet immobile. It would just be terrible. I don't know. I bet you that's happened before though. Okay, do you remember as a child lying awake after a nightmare or watching a scary movie, too afraid to move, blankets tucked around you, you're hot, but too scared to move or remove them, at least wherever, oh, I just lost my place. Oh my god, okay, okay, wherever sees you and attacks, okay, I'm so embarrassing here. Okay, to remove them, okay, at least whatever is there sees you and attacks. Were you afraid of what was under the bed or inside the closet? Did you ever give shape or to the boogeyman? Perhaps the face. What would it look like? I lived in a haunted house, as many of you know. So I've had this feeling many times. Um, this is not the one in Pennsylvania, no. I really had no trouble sleeping there. It's just no big deal. It didn't do anything like that. It played on our emotions and our it was just awful. Behavioral problems. And it is possible for that to happen. But in the other house, however, sleeping was a challenge. Getting to sleep was even a bigger challenge. Uh, I always felt like something was like inches away from my face. You know what I mean? And I was a teenager, so, and you know what, guys? I never really was one for a scary movie. I don't like scary movies. I'm a wuss. I don't like them. I just don't like them. Um, I've seen maybe a handful of them, and that's about it. I have no desire to see another one, especially when it comes to like paranormal stuff. Now, I have seen a couple of the, excuse me, Poltergeist movies, but those weren't, they're scary, but they're not really that scary, okay? They're not something that you can't sleep for weeks on. I did see the Amityville ones. Those were scary. And there was one where it took you back to the murders. You guys, that was it. I think that was what finished me for scary movies. And I was scared shitless, to be honest with you. Um, and I just, it's like the paranormal stuff like that. It's not fun, for me at least, because I guess I'm a sensitive and I can feel that kind of stuff. And, um, you know, I don't regret having it, to be honest with you, because it is a alarm system and it will help you to know when you get the heck out of a place, okay? And it's almost kind of like a God-given gift. Some people say, "Oh, no, 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 that's evil." Is it really evil when something is a alarm to tell you to get you and your friends out of a certain place? No, I don't see that being evil. You never entertain the spirits, ever, ever. Trust me, I've learned my lesson. Don't ever do it. Don't ever do that. Um, just get out of there. Because if it's stuck, it's not good. Okay, and question number 7 is, would it bother you to move into, would it bother you more, I'm sorry, to be mis, uh, misremembered after death for something um, reprehensible? My God, you have to use these big words, all right, to your value system, or entirely forgotten, or to be entirely forgotten, or perhaps buried under the wrong name. I'm not going to be here. And as far as being buried under the wrong name, ain't going to happen. I'm going to be cremated, and I would like to be spread out like chicken feed. That's how that goes. Okay, this is a really bizarre question coming up. It's a zombie apocalypse, and you have been bitten. Would you rather have the offending limb amputated without anesthesia, or live to see another day, or would you rather be killed right there on the spot? I'd rather be killed there on the spot because, first of all, if it's zombie apocalypse, and just say my arm away, limb, love that word, limb, could be cut off without anesthetic. Well, let's think about it. You get your limb cut off without any anesthetic. You're completely, terrorized by the whole situation. You need, some serious counseling after this, perhaps even institutionalized for, a month or so. So I would probably say just end it. End it, end it, end it. So I can go home, be with my maker and my friends and family, because they're probably dead too. So that's how I would like it. And those are my answers to Stevie's questions. And I hope everyone has a blessed day and enjoys their life and doesn't do anything stupid over the spooky season. Yes. Stay away from the Ouija boards, kids. I'm telling you. They're bad news. Bad, bad, bad. Okay. Love you guys. Peace be with you. I love you. And so does God, the head honcho. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.